Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, children.
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening,
All,
ma'am.
please turn on your videos. So how are you, Neha? How are you, Adya?
Fine, ma'am. Fine, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
I'm also good.
Ma'am, how are you?
I'm good, beta. Okay. So are you doing your studies? Did you revise the questions yesterday of addition, subtraction, multiplication?
Yes, ma'am.
Great. Okay. So today we'll do division sums. Okay. And some statement sums.
Okay, ma'am.
I hope you are understanding all these things, whatever you are being taught.
Yes.
Yes. Good. Do lot of practice of these questions.
Ma'am, I didn't understand the division, ma'am.
Okay. You know how to convert the decimal to fraction form? Yes. Adya, you know how do we convert the decimal to fraction?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. If you know that, then division is not difficult. Okay, so today's date is 13th. Okay, let's take up a divide sum now. Okay, so I'm taking a small sum. Divide 2.4 divided by 4. Okay, now one thing is that you can divide the number as you usually do. Okay, as you were doing in your junior class. Right? One thing is this way. So how do you do this? Just ignore this decimal point now. Okay. Now 4 multiplied by 6 gives you 24. Okay. And you had a negative point, decimal point here between 2 and 4. So you will put decimal point here. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, don't we put the decimal point after 6?
After 6, no beta. No.
Okay, ma'am.
If it had been like this, no, some other number like this something, then decimal point goes after 6. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
But here, since the decimal point is here, we will put decimal point first. And if the decimal point is in between the numbers or in front of these numbers, then you will put decimal point first. Okay, let's take up another question. Okay, now see, Adya, try to understand. 6.3 divided by 7. Okay, now you have a decimal point. See this 6 alone is not divisible by 7 because 6 is smaller than 7, is it? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So we cannot divide this. So we'll take two numbers, 6 and 3, 63. Okay. But in between we have, before we take 3, we have a decimal point here. So we will put decimal point. And now this 3 also comes along. It becomes 63. Right? Just ignore this decimal point here. We have put the decimal point here. Now it's just a number. 7 nines is 63. Okay? Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Uh, Even though you can do like this, if you have 0.9 multiplied by 7, when you have 0.9 multiplied by 7, what do you get? 63, and decimal point will be after one place from
Yes.
one place, is it?
Ma'am, we can verify like this.
You can verify like this. Okay. So here also you can write 66.3. Okay. Even if you don't write, it's okay. You're just dividing it, but you have written in the question here. Okay. Now you tell me what will be this 8.1 divided by 9.
Okay, ma'am, I got the answer.
Okay, very good. Adya, give your answer.
Ma'am, 0.9.
0.9. Very good. So did you understand now? How are we taking?
Yes, ma'am.
When we divide this by 9, here first number is 8. 8 is not divisible by 9. Okay. So we cannot do this. So before we take the other number, we have this decimal point in between. So we will put decimal point here. And now this is 8 and 1, 81. 9 nines is 81. And 9 into 0.9 gives 8.1. Okay, this is not minus. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now tell me what is this? 3.6 divided by 6.
Ma'am, 0.6.
0.6. Very good. Okay, let's take some more questions. Okay, now tell me, I'm taking the number 82.4 divided by 25. This also you will do the same way. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
See, one way of doing is like this. Okay. Look here, everyone. One way of doing is like this that you usually do. Another way is now when you have, suppose if you're not, now the numbers are big here. So what you can do is you will just remove the decimal point from here. You will change this decimal form to fraction form. Is it like this you change? When decimal point is after one place, then what do you write in the denominator? 1 0. Okay. And this is divided by 25. Now what happens? The KCR. Keep the first number as it is.
Yes, ma'am.
Then change the sign. Divide always changes to multiply. And reciprocal of this number. Now this number is what? 25 just. So we can write it 25 by 1. Okay. And when we take the reciprocal, it becomes 1 by 25. Right? So now the number is 824 by 250. Okay. Now there is no decimal point. Now you can directly divide as you usually do. Okay. Which one you are finding easy? Directly this way or this way?
Ma'am, KCRB.
KCR. Okay. Okay. Good. Do.
Ma'am, I got the answer.
Okay. Very good. What is the answer?
I got 2000. No, no. I got 2016.
3000.
No, ma'am, 2016.
2060.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Adel, check the answer whether it's correct or not. Now, same way, you will be doing this question. 0.007 divided by 14. Okay. So, how will you do? One way is doing just directly like this. Okay. Another way is that I think this is the easier way. 7 by 1000 KCR way. First, convert the decimal to fraction form. Then multiply, sign changes, then 14. This is 14 now. 14 by 1. 14 by 1 will become 1 by 14. Okay. Okay. So now what happens? 7 1, 7 2 is 14. So your number is 1 upon 2000. Right? So 1 upon 2000 you can write. What is 1 by 2? What is 1 by 2 in decimal form? Hello?
Ma'am, 0.5.
Yes, 0.5. And then you have 1000 also here, no? So that means your decimal point will shift 3 places towards the left side. Okay? From here you have 1 place, 2 place, 3 places. Your decimal point will be here. Okay?
I have a doubt.
Yes?
I have a doubt.
Ask.
Ma'am, in this step of multiplying after KCR rule, ma'am, don't we have to multiply? Like, why did we use the cut method?
Why did you use the
No, ma'am, why did we use the cut method?
third
Like,
method? Which method?
ma'am, don't we have to divide 14 by 7, multiply 14 and 7?
See, this is 7 ones are and 7 twos are. You are just simplifying it. Simplifying means making it into small numbers. 7 ones are and 7 twos are. So now when you multiply numerator with numerator, denominator with denominator, you get 1 by 2000. You understood this much?
Yes, ma'am.
And then just to simplify this, I have just separated 2 and 1000 so that you know what is 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is 0.5 and then you have 1000 here. So just shifting of the decimal point.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay?
Yeah.
Just to make things easier for you.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, let's take another. 42.08 divided by 10. How will you do this? This is just like this part. No, you just have to shift the decimal place.
4.208.
Very good. 4.208.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, beta. Good evening. Okay, so you just have to shift the decimal place towards the left side. Okay, let's take another one. 73.3 divided by 100. Okay. What is this now?
It's
Yes, say Neha.
I got 73330.
No, you're dividing, you're not multiplying.
Ma'am, can I tell?
Yes.
0.733.
0.733. Good. Neha, whenever we are dividing, a decimal point goes this side. Okay? How
Okay.
does it go? How does it go? You just don't have to cram it. How does it go? See, if I'm writing this number in a fraction form like this, and then multiply sign here, and I have reciprocal of this, another second number, then what do I get? 7733 by 1000. So when I have 1000 means I will put my decimal point after 3 digits. 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Because 3 zeros are here. So 0.733. You understood this?
Yes.
Okay, don't get confused between multiply and divide. In multiply sign, our decimal point goes towards the right side. But in divide, our decimal point moves towards the left side.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, take this one. 81.6 divided by 1000.
I got the answer.
Yes, tell me the answer.
I got 0.0816.
0.816. Good. So decimal point has shifted.
Ma'am, 0.
No, this will be one more zero here.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah.
It has shifted 3 places towards the left side.
Ma'am, I also got the same answer.
Very good, Adya. Very good. Okay. Harshit, you tell me this now.
Ma'am,
Yes, tell me this answer.
ma'am, the answer is 0.083751.
Very good. 0.083751. Very nice. Good, Harsh.
Ma'am, I also got the same answer, ma'am.
Very good, Adya. That's great. Okay. Okay, now let's do another divide type sum. That is 400.8 divided by 400. How will you do this? First, I'll show you the first one. First, what will you do? You will write this in the fraction form. Okay? Change the sign, reciprocal of this second number. So when second number is, there is no fraction form, it will be 4 into 100 like this. Okay, I'm just splitting it into 4 into 100. So this is now 4008 upon 4 into 100, and 100 into one more 10 will be 1000. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
now you
ma'am.
can, now you can divide 4008 by 4. 4
Yes.
ones is 4, 4 ones is 4, 2 zeros, 4 twos are 8. Like this. So now you get 1002 upon 1000. So now when you have 3 zeros in the denominator, your decimal point will be, you will start counting from the ones place. 1, 2, 3. So your decimal point will be after 1.002. You understand this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'll give you another one now. You will do.
Split, ma'am.
Yes.
We should split without writing 400. We should write 4 into 100.
This is just to make your calculation easy, because when you are dividing it, then you just have to divide with 4. Okay? Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
So whenever you have numbers like 100, 200, 300, 500, 900, okay, 2000. So you will just split it. You will write it 2 into 1000, 2 into 100, 9 into 100, like that. Okay, now take another one. 8136.9 divided by 900. Do this. First, write this number in a fraction form.
I got the answer.
Okay, what is the answer?
I got 0.941. Ma'am, I also got the same answer.
0.941.
Yes, ma'am.
Please check your decimal point again.
The decimal point has to be after 3 places, right?
So where is it? Where should it be?
It should be before 9.
It should be. It is before 9.
Yes, ma'am.
How will you read the number? Read the number again.
0.941.
0.9. Okay, let me check. See, when I'm dividing this with 9, I get 9 nines is 81. Then I brought down 3. 3, nothing will go here. So 0. 9 fours is 36. And 9 ones is 9. So I have now 9041 upon 1000. So when I have 3 zeros here, my decimal point will be leaving 3 places from the ones place. So that becomes 9.041. Is it correct now?
Ma'am, I didn't understand that 0. How can it add, ma'am?
Which 0?
Ma'am, here after 9. Dividing.
This is just divide. I have just divided this number with 9. You also divide and check. What do you get?
Okay, ma'am.
Divide and check. 9 nines is 81. Okay, so you have zeros here. Then you will brought down 3. Then 3 will not go with 9, so you will put 0 here. Then you will bring down 6. Now it's 36. 9 fours is 36 now. Okay. So this is again now 9 again brought down. This is 9 and 9 ones is 9. Yes. This is this kind of division you have just done in your junior class.
Yes, ma'am.
So, okay. 728.824 divided by 18. Please do this.
Mama got the answer.
Okay, tell me, say your answer.
I got 0.9113.
0.9193.
No, ma'am, 13.
9113.
Yeah.
9113. Okay. Okay, let me check. Others also please give your answers. Check the decimal point, Neha. I think you children are not doing the division, simple division correctly because you're not putting the zero thing correctly.
Ma'am, it's 9.1103.
119.1103. Okay. Okay. Please be careful where you have to put zero when you are simply multiplying some division, some numbers.
Ma'am,
Simply.
I also got same, ma'am.
Okay, good beta. Now I'll write this in fraction form like this. Then.
Ma'am, I got the same, ma'am, 9.1103.
Very good, Harshit. Now this divide sign will change to multiply and this will be the reciprocal. Okay. So now what do I get? 728824 upon 80 into 1000. So I'll keep all the zeros together. 3 zeros and 1 zero. So this becomes 10,000. Right? And this becomes 8 alone here. Okay. Now I will divide this number numerator with 8. So this will give me 8 nines is 72. Then I have 8 ones are 8, 8 ones are 8. Then I'll drop down 2, which will not be divided by 8. So I'll put 0 here. Then I drop down 4. Then 4, 8, 2. This will be 8 3 is 24. So I have now 91103 by 10,000. Okay. So now there are 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 zeros. That means decimal point will be after 4 places. Okay, counting from the ones place. So this becomes 9.1103. Okay, children?
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am.
You are understanding? Everyone is understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Very
Yes,
good.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Very nice. Okay, now let's take another decimal question where you have both numbers in the decimal form. Okay, dividing a decimal number with another decimal form. Okay, so first listen, how do you do in this case? You will just write this decimal number in a fraction form. Okay, like this. How many digits are there after the decimal? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 1 and 4 zeros like this. Okay. Then divide sign here. Then 0.98 can be written as 98 upon 2 places are here after decimal. So 2 zeros. Right? Okay. So now you will apply the KCR rule. Keep the first number as it is. Okay. Change the sign from divide to multiply and then the reciprocal. Right, children? You
Yes,
understood this
ma'am.
much?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then here you have 2 zeros, you have 4 zeros. So 2 zeros will cancel. Okay. So this becomes 98784 upon 98 into 100. Okay. Okay. So this will be 1. When you divide this, just divide and tell me what do you get?
Ma'am, I got 1008
1008
by
divided by
100.
100. 100 is just left now. So now your decimal point will be after 2 digits are here. So after 2 digits. Okay. Leaving 2 digits from the ones place. 10.08. Okay. You always start counting from the ones place. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Adya, did you understand this? Adya, did you understand?
Ma'am, in division I didn't understand.
You didn't understand this division?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you understood did you understand the step?
Yes, ma'am, I understand.
Okay, in this step, we have just written that numbers in fraction form. Okay,
Okay.
then we applied the KCR. You know what is KCR?
Yes, ma'am.
K is what? To keep.
To keep, ma'am.
Keep the number as it is. Keep as it is. Okay.
We need to change this
Then C is change. Change what? Change the sign.
sign.
Then R is reciprocal.
Reciprocal.
Reciprocal means upside down. The denominator becomes the numerator and numerator becomes the denominator.
Yes.
Right? So we applied the KCR. We kept the first number as it is. We changed the sign of divide to multiply and we took the reciprocal. That became 100 by 90. So this also you understood now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now here we did the cancellation part. 2 zeros are here and here there are many zeros. So we cancelled
Yes,
2 zeros. Okay. This is now 100 and 98 is here. Okay. And now we do the cancellation part. How do we do cancellation? Cancellation is nothing but just a simple division. Okay. I'm just dividing this numerator number with 98. So this becomes 98784 and you divide it by 98. Just divide and tell me what do you get.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, got it?
No, ma'am.
You have to divide it by 98.
Yes, ma'am.
See, look here. Look here. This is 98 and here also you have 98. So 98 ones are 98. I can write it like this. Okay, now I will drop down 7. Can 7 be divided by 98?
No, ma'am.
No, because this 7 is a small number. Now I'll drop down 8. Can 8 be divided by 78? 78 can be divided by 98?
No, ma'am.
No, because it's a small number. So I will put for 7, when I could not divide by 7, I had to put 0 here. Now, when I have 8 here, it became 78. Now also the number is smaller than 98. So I cannot divide again. So I will put one more 0. Okay, now I'll drop down 4 here. This is 784. Now this number 784, it is greater than 90. Now I can divide it by some nearest number. So I will just check with 8 whether it goes with 8. 8 is 64. Okay. 8 7, this is 72. 72 plus 6 is 78. So 784. So this will go by 8. 98 into 8 is 784. Now you understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is simple division sum. Okay, here there was no decimal. The main thing is to do this is to bring it to a very simple form. Okay, why simple form? Because you have done this simple division in your junior class. Please practice from your junior class book. Adya, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Please divide the division sums.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, children, let's take another question. Okay, take the number 1.3325 divided by 2.5. Okay, your first step will be to convert both the numbers to fraction form. Right? Please do. So divided these two numbers like this now. Now you will apply the KCR. So the first number is as it is. Change the sign, reciprocal of the second number. So 10 and 10 will cancel here. Now you have 13325 upon 25 into 1000. You have just 1000 left now. So 1000. Now these two both numbers, see they have in their ones place 5. So they both can be divided by 5.
Yes.
Yes. So we can divide by 5. 5 5s is 25. And then you have 5 2s is 10 because this number is less than 15. So we cannot take 5 3s, you have to take 5 2s.
I got the 0.535 answer, ma'am.
Very, very good, beta. Okay, so this is 3 left here. So 3 and 3, 33 is here. So now your next number will be 5 6 is 30. Again 3 is left, then 2. 32 now. 5 6 is 30 again. And another then you have 2 left, 2 and 5, 25. 5 5 is 25. You understood this much, Adya?
Yes, ma'am.
If you're not understanding, you can just divide like this also.
Ma'am, why are we doing it with 5? It's 25, right?
Yes, again we will do with 5. Now we have 5 here, no? I'm taking this because we don't know the table of 25, no? But we know the table of 5. So again this 5 is here. Again I will
I know the table of 25.
Okay, very good, Vita. If you know, then you can do. When 5 ones is 5. Now again I can see here 5 5s is 25. 1 will be left. 16 is here. Then 5 3s is 15. Then 1 more left. Then 5 3s is 15. So finally I get 533 by 1000. So my decimal form will be After 3 places, I will put a decimal point. So this becomes 0.533. Okay? Okay, understood this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let's take a different sum. Okay, take this simplify. Here you have to apply the Bodmer's rule. 17.2 plus 13.4 minus 20, this is 21.2 into 2.2 plus 1.2 divided by 0.06. Okay. So what will be your first step here?
Brackets open.
Very nice. First you have to open the brackets. BODMAS, right? So first you will open the bracket. So what do you get when you open the bracket?
46.64.
What is that?
46.64.
46.64. Is that correct? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now plus. Now you will divide these two because then you have to divide. So 1.2 divided by 0.06. How do you divide this? 1.2 you will write like this. Multiply sign and 6 is 6 by 100. So that means reciprocal of this. Right? I am directly doing 6. 0.06 can be written as 6 by 100. No? So I am taking the reciprocal. So zeros will cancel. You have 120 by 6. 6 2 is 12 and you have 0. Right? So that's 20. Okay? Did you understand this?
Yes, ma'am.
This is the same thing what we were doing earlier. Okay. Now you will do, what will you do? Then you have addition. Okay, so you will, this is plus number, this is again plus, and this is again plus. So you will add these numbers which have plus sign with them. Okay, 17.2 plus 13.4 plus 20. So what do you get when you add them?
30.6.
How much is that?
30.6, ma'am.
30.6, okay. 7 plus 6 is, okay. Okay, this is 7 plus 0, okay, 0. 10, 30.6 you are saying? 30.6, okay. Minus 46.64. Now just subtract. No, this is not 30.
Ma'am, got the answer as 46.08, ma'am.
This, how come this is here?
Ma'am, subtraction of these both, ma'am, is... I mean 36.08, ma'am.
50. Neha, this is 50. Okay? Okay, children? So when you subtract 50.6 minus 64.64, right? So what do you get? What do you get the answer?
Ma'am, 46.08 I got, ma'am.
How will you get 46.08?
Ma'am, 4.04.
No, just cancel this. 10 minus 4 is 6. Then 15, 1 second. This is 9. Then you have 9 here. 3. 3.96. This is just simple subtraction of decimals. Huh?
Ma'am, I didn't understand, ma'am.
Which part you didn't understand?
Ma'am,
To understand this, first we will solve the bracket.
ma'am.
You didn't understand this?
Yes, ma'am,
Why
bracket.
do we solve the bracket first? Because we have B for bracket.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So whatever is inside, written inside the bracket, we will solve that first. So when you multiply this, multiply by 2.2, you get 46.64. Okay, you can multiply and check. Right? You get 46.64. And then you have divide here, D for divide. Then you will divide these two numbers. So when you divide 1.2 divide by 0.06, I have shown you here. Okay, this will be 20. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So you get 20 here. Now you will add these numbers, all the numbers which have plus sign before them. This number has plus sign, this number has plus sign, this number has plus sign. You will
Yes.
add the, do the addition first. Why addition? Because you have addition here before subtraction.
Yes, ma'am.
So first you will do add. So when you add this 17.2, 13.4, 17.2, 13.4 and 20, okay, 20, and there is nothing in the decimal place. So you get this. When you add these three numbers, you get 50.60. Okay, so you
Okay.
write 50.60, then you have this subtract. The next step is to subtract. Then you subtracted 46.64, and then from this, and you get 3.96. This is the subtraction. You get it?
Yes, ma'am.
Now you understood this?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. So please practice this. The class time is over now. Okay, children? So whatever we have done in the previous classes, please practice all that. Right? And
Okay.
your test is also live. First practice, okay, and then do your test.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, children. Thank you for today. Bye bye.
Thank you, ma'am, for teaching.
Bye, beta.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Thank you,
Bye,
ma'am.
Victory. Bye bye.